You guys ever seen Impractical Jokers? God, I love that show. Well, if we have not met yet, thanks so much for being here. My name is Eli Button. I'm a social worker, senior living expert, and real estate agent in Boulder County, Colorado. And in all my years of studying social work and people and communication and behaviors and psychology, I find Impractical Jokers to be that much more amazing. I love the show just because I love to laugh, and simply, it's hilarious. But beyond that, it's a masterclass in communicating with people in a confident manner and reaping the rewards of having conviction and confidence in communication. So I love it because you can learn something from the show on top of it being hilarious. Joe Gatto, who I believe is no longer actively participating in the show, super bummer, but he was always regarded as like the monster of the show, just crushed it all the time, never laughed at himself. And because he never laughed at himself, he would get the furthest. He would succeed the most, even in this game. But that game is kind of a reflection of the larger world. If Joe Gatto can go into a deli and convince somebody that it's normal that he punched their sandwich or whatever the situation is, then you can convince yourself that you're worth more than what you're doing. I'm not going to go super deep into that, but I think that knowing that with confidence, conviction, and tone, vocal tone, how far these guys on the show get to like swaying people into an argument or convincing somebody that they actually know who they are, or whatever the circumstance is, the fundamentals remain the same, and it's all based on how they communicate with their body language and with their tone and the conviction they have in their words. There's a sweet science to it, and there's so much fear. Like, people who watch the show are like, oh, it's so brave that they do it. I couldn't do it. But it's fun to try, and not necessarily like you're trying to prank people or make jokes, but try acting like the person you want to be. And if the person that you want to be is a more confident version of yourself, then act that way. See what happens. But if you haven't watched the show, watch it. I love it. It's amazing. It's hilarious. But that's all I'll say for now. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I appreciate you all. If you want to leave a comment down below, that would be lovely. And I'll see you guys on the next one.